big or small, that allow him to fabricate and repair all kinds of farm machinery. If you have an older piece of equipment that's hard to find parts for, Richard can custom make the parts and get it back up and running. So remember Richard at Fact Machine Shop when you need a good mechanic.
24-18, Valley Heights leading Linn at halftime. Let's look at some scoring for Valley Heights. 6 each for Kayla Smith and Sydney Blackburn. It was 5 for Cassidy Coggins, 3 for Shay Manley, and 2 for Shelby Vermette off the bench. She went on the floor 10 seconds, and she had a deuce. And then for Linn, 6 for Rachel Bott, 4 for Nicole Oldie, 3 for Hannah Bott, 2 each for Kylie Ray and Keziah Tallman, and a point for Carson Smith. 24-18, Valley Heights with the lead.
You know, we said earlier in this ball game that Valley Heights wasn't getting as many shots off as Linn. A lot of that was the offensive rebounding for the Bulldogs, and that Valley Heights wasn't handling the pressure real well. Well, here we are at halftime, and it's certainly unofficial, but I have Linn 8 of 18 from the field, Valley Heights 10 of 17, so that evened out. Free throws, 2 of 4 for both teams from the free throw stripe. That isn't going to be the difference in this ball game. The only real difference on the stat sheet is that Linn has not attempted a three-point shot. Valley Heights has hit 2 of 4. Difference in the ball game, 6 points.
There you go.
So that could be the difference as much as anything else. As it's a 24-18 ball game. Also, that second quarter is really the difference, as Valley Heights outscored Linn 16-8 in the second period.
Yeah, that's the second quarter. They came out and looked like a little bit of a different team after Linn leading 10-8 at the end of one. Second quarter, Valley Heights able to open it up a little bit, but Linn just will keep hanging around and hanging around. I would look for them to try to open up some of those threes because they have some players that can certainly hit them. So see what kind of adjustments they make.
Seemingly had the mindset they wanted to pressure. They did that. They wanted to attack the lane, and they've done that. They hit early. They kind of went cold there in the second quarter. So, yeah, they may have to try to spread things out a little bit.
Just about ready to get underway in the second half. Valley Heights 24, Linn 18. One more break. We'll bring you back for basketball after this.
The Bank of Palmer encourages you to buy local and support the merchants who support your community. You'll find unique items, unbeatable service, and friendly people right here in your hometown. Not only will you boost the economy and preserve your neighborhoods, you'll sustain the businesses that help Palmer, Linn, and Barnes maintain their small town character. These small communities have a lot to offer, and the Bank of Palmer thanks you for your support. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1986, Titan Trailer Manufacturing has been providing the area with dependable horse, stock, flatbed, utility, and dump trailers. They are one of the largest steel trailer manufacturers in the country and stand by their quality-made products. Titan Trailer Manufacturing is also a big fan of the Valley Heights Mustangs and encourages everyone to show their support by attending games, wearing the school colors, and cheering them on throughout the year. Great job, Mustangs, from Titan Trailer Manufacturing.
Back at Onaga, Phil Kasper along with Rocky Downey. Studio engineer is Bernie Fansella. Girls game on the floor. Valley Heights leading Linn 24-18. Centralia was up on Doniphan West 15-8. That was the start of the second quarter in the other gym.
Centralia certainly favored in that game, and not a big lead, though, after one quarter, 15-8.
Here was Linn leading 10-8 at the end of one. Valley Heights able to light it up a little bit, and the difference has been the three-pointers Linn has yet to attempt. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make. They've had pretty good luck with that defense, although Valley Heights starting to be able to chip away at it a little bit.
Also interesting, Linn went away from their zone defense after the two made three-pointers, went man-to-man. They've stayed in it, and I think that really feeds into what Valley Heights wants to do. We'll see if that adjusts as well.
Stanley on the wing. She'll work it back right to Coggins. Blackburn now. She's going to try driving baseline in the lane. A shot up on a prayer. And Sydney Blackburn hits for two. Now, most players, I would say, she didn't intend to do that. I'm sure Sydney thought that was going to fall all the way. Rachel Bott now, other end on the baseline, trying to answer. Can't do it. Kylie Ray with the rebound. Putback won't go. Gets her own rebound again. And no shot because she took a step. So Kylie Ray did get the second one to fall, but an extra step or two.
And the most nervous player on the court when the whistle blew was Kayla Smith because she got 2 fouls. She was in the area. It was a travel, not a foul call, but she immediately looked around wondering if she'd been called for a third.
Linn will stay in that press, and now there's a steal on a pass from Sydney Blackburn. From Nicole Oldie, can't get it to go, but Rachel Bott, right place, right time. And Rachel Bott has 2 more. Got to be played by Blackburn there after the steal to go up and defend on Oldie. She has 2 fouls. There's a lot of players out there right now worried about a 3rd foul. And all of a sudden, Valley Heights having a little trouble here breaking this press, and they float down. Kayla Smith now back up top to Coggin. And that was a really un-Sydney Blackburn-like pass that was taken away. Blackburn now on the wing, back to Manley, top of the key. Still handed to Coggins. Again, Manley, the freshman starter who's really been thrown into the mix. Blackburn now drives baseline, shot up and down. Sydney Blackburn, if she gets in the rhythm, look out.
That'll help any offense look better. We got Blackburn driving the lane.
Other end, Bargman for the answer, can't get it to go. Kayla Smith with the rebound, outlet to Coggins, down the left side. Underneath, Blackburn in the lane, turnaround jumper off the mark. That may have been partially blocked by Ray. I couldn't tell for sure, but it was enough off the mark. It sure looked like it. Ballman now off glass from 5 feet, hits at the other end.
Interesting, Lynn's gone back to zone on the defensive end. They came out in man first possession. Last 2 trips, they've been pressure and then back in that 3-2 zone. And it's kind of confused Valley Heights just a little bit anyway, although Sydney Blackburn bailed them out with a couple of good drives. Ty Tallman gets a foul on the floor as they were trying to trap Blackburn. Tallman just a little out of position, picks up her 2nd. Now they're back to man.
Coggins will hold, guarded by Hardman. Right wing Manley looking inside, now finds Smith, backs way in around Oldie, shot up, won't go, rebound fought for. Ray has it briefly and gets it picked off by Smith. Now blocked on the shot from Smith. Oldie, Bargman inside the Coleman and has that block. Are you kidding me? Coggin. Now it's shot up by Oldie and well off the mark, and Linn is just out of position, and
every post player wants to handle the ball. Every point guard wants to block shots. Coggins got her wish there.
It's Coggins, by the way, a 5'6" senior. Now ball taken away by Tallman. Rachel Bott ends up with it.
Early, unlikely turnovers for Valley Heights right now.
Underneath, Tallman can't get it to fall, and Kasai Tallman is really out of her game right now.
She was frustrated in the first half. In fact, she was pulled after committing a foul, if you remember there early in the first quarter.
There's a 3 from Oldie on the inbounds, and that won't go. Rebound Tallman, putback won't go. Rebound Smith, and now ball taken away by Kylie Ray. What a play by Kylie Ray. Tallman has it in the lane, and now she's going to be fouled on the floor by Taylor Donner.
Valley Heights just a little flat-footed right now. The team might get the 2 buckets from Blackburn and got an 8-point lead. They still lead by 6, but they just look a little bit off kilter.
And Coach Jenny Youngerberg wants a timeout, just as Rocky says it. 28-22, 4:53 left in the third. We'll be back right after this.
What the heck is a firewall?
What's the difference between SD and HD TV?
How much data should I have on my cell phone plan?
How do I hook my tablet up to the internet?
Where do all these cords for my new computer go? For answers to all your burning questions, look to your local telecommunications provider, Blue Valley Telecommunications, providing phone, internet, TV, cellular, and so much more. Now offering IT support and consulting for your business.
Brian, did you order those tires? What are you doing now?
I'm stacking these tires here in the office so customers can take the PAB Free Throw Challenge.
I suppose PAB stands for...
Perfection Auto Body, of course.
And what do they win if they make the shot?
One of these cool calendars we made, remember?
How do you get the ball back out?
Hadn't thought of that.
Folks, make sure you think about safety on the roads with a new set of tires from Perfection Auto Body on the west side of Play Center.
Off the inbound, missed by Rachel Bott, rebound by Valley Heights. The Mustangs with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Coggins at the point. Man-to-man from Linn. Back to Manley. Inside, good lead to Blackburn. Turnaround jumper off the mark. Rebound fought for and a jump ball called as Kayla Smith and Nicole Oldie got tied up. This will go to Linn.
Blackburn got it down to the baseline. That was pretty well defended, that trip on the shot that she attempted. Smith, the weak side position, tied up with Oldie. Somebody is going to get a third foul in this quarter. I don't know who, but I mean, they're playing You've got Oldie, you've got Smith, and it is going to be Valley High basketball. Blackburn all with 2 fouls each, and nobody's backing off of anything yet.
Manley now will inbound. Gets it into Blackburn, loses it briefly. Now has to get rid of it as she hits the deck. Donor gets it back to Blackburn. To Kayla Smith. She's going to drive the lane, shot up, and won't go. Foul's going to be called on Kylie Ray.
Great drive by Smith, no hesitation. Caught, saw an opening, took it, got the foul, almost got the bucket. She'll be at the strike.
28-22. That is Kylie Ray's third foul. Smith at the line shooting 2. First one goes.
Both teams just only 4 free throw attempts apiece in the first half. That was not a difference in this game. We'll see if it becomes one in the second half.
Pretty good officiating crew. We've seen these guys numerous times. Smith second on the way and good.
Yeah, they do a good job. Kind of know what you're getting on both ends.
Bargman down court to Coleman. She's going to drive baseline and foul before the shot by Donor. And that may be her third.
There's a whole, I don't have individual fouls that I'm keeping, but we'll find out here in a second. Ray just picked up her third, right?
Yeah, that is Donor's
third now on Donor, so
she's going to have to come out. Deandra Woodyard checking into the game. Another freshman, Rock. Inside pass, good look that time from Kaylee Ray. Her first point, and it's 30-24. Blackburn now gets to cross the timeline to Coggins. Inside, Smith in the lane, has to pick it back out to Coggins. Good defense by Linn. Smith has it, right wing. She'll go back up top to Coggins.
A lot of standing and
yeah, really
right now for Valley Heights and trying to decide where they want to attack this defense.
Stay Manley with it. Ballman really wanted to go for that steal, but hesitates. Now turnaround jumper by Blackburn on a good feed in the lane, and Woodyard is going to be fouled by Rachel Bott going for that ball out of bounds. Woodyard did a good job just to keep it inbound.
Terrific job to kind of keep the balance, walk the tightrope as she was gathering it in, and Woodyard saved it back. They would have had the basketball if there wouldn't have been a foul.
Right.
Called.
So first foul on Hannah Bott. Manley underneath her own basket. Inbounds to Coggins at the top of the key. Free throw stripe, Blackburn, right wing, Woodyard. Cross court, Manley underneath Smith. Beats Blackburn in the lane. Little baby hook off glass, good. Nice job by Sydney Blackburn. Up strong for her 12th point.
And the post-to-post pass from Smith set that up.
Now foul's going to be called. Let's see who this is on. That's foul on. That can't be right. There we go. Deandra Woodyard. Now a 3-ball from Woodyard. That won't go. Kayla Smith now to the other end. There was not Woodyard shooting that 3.
Oldie shot
Oldie shooting that 3.
Attempt of the half. First 2 attempts Lynn's had from beyond the arc in this game.
Woodyard holds now underneath. Smith all by herself off glass. Can't get it to go. Oldie able to get position back and just enough to cause that ball to go off the mark. Rachel Bott now on the other end. She's going to be fouled by Smith, and that may be her third.
I know it's the third on Kayla Smith. She and Blackburn and Oldie for Linn and Ray had 2 coming into this half. And Donor as well picked up her third.
So Kayla Smith picks up her third. Sias Coleman will inbound. To Oldie, top of the key. Drives lane, right side, laying good, and that is too easy.
Fakes the 3. She hasn't hit one yet. Faked it. They kind of rose up, and she went by him and got to the lane and the easy lay-in.
Coggins now lost pass right side to Manley. Feeds Blackburn inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound Vandermeer. 32-26. Linn trails. 2:04. Oldie shot off glass for about 15. Won't go. Rebound Kayla Smith. Gets a good outlet pass to Coggins who gets across the timeline. Goggins is going to trigger three. Uncontested, can't get it to go. She's got a lot of time. Vandermeer with the ball. Here comes Linn. 32-26, a minute and a half. Long three ball. There's Kasper Salmon. And she can hit. First three-pointer for Linn in this ball game. Down court, good speed from Manley to Woodyard, and Woodyard can't get it to fall. Stay Manley with a great feed to Deandra Woodyard and just could not get it to go. And then a foul.
Yeah, hung on the rim for a second, but fell off, and then a little frustration going back to get it in return. And Linn now is in three and with the basketball.
32-29. There's Kasper Salmon again for two. That won't go. Rebound spot for, and it could be the third on Oldie. That is going to be the third on Nicole Oldie.
Loose ball situation and just a little too aggressive, and it is the third on Nicole Oldie.
So 32-29. There's a minute 12. And pretty much everybody on the floor has three fouls.
It's going to be that way for long. That's for sure. 3-point ball game as well.
Hawkins with the basketball for Valley Heights. Back to Blackburn. Across the timeline to Smith. Hawkins now on the right side. Holds under a minute. Cross court to Manley. To Woodyard inside. To Blackburn, taken away by Salmon. Jump ball, possession, Linn.
The pass on the entry was tipped on its way in there, and then Salmon able to come up with it. It was then tied up with Woodyard, but it goes to Linn on the arrow. 32-29 ball game. Valley Heights still with the 3-point lead, but Linn has the basketball back. Right on the wing is Salmon. She'll kick it outside now. Rachel Bott will drive. She'll pull this inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound Manley and a bump. That'll be a foul called against Vandermeer of Linn. And so Valley Heights will have the basketball back. Manley with the defensive rebound. 5 team fouls now against both as we near the end of this third quarter. 33.3 seconds left in the third. Valley Heights will have the basketball. Coggins in the backcourt at the right sideline. Breaks the timeline. Baseline right. It goes to Manley. Back outside for Coggins. Cassidy Coggins will lob it high post. Blackburn. Kick out left for Manley. Hit a three. The big three that started a little run for Valley Heights in the first half. She kicks it right to Coggins now with 13 seconds left. Valley Heights a 3-point lead. 32-29 to Smith in the paint. Turns, spins, puts it up, and it rims off. Rebound pulled away inside by Ray. From half court, Vandermeer at the buzzer. And Valley Heights will hang on to a 3-point lead as we go to the fourth quarter here at Onaga. 32-29, Valley Heights over Linn when we come back.
Earning and keeping your business is the top priority at Oldie Tractor Repair in Linn. Their professionally trained technicians have a tremendous amount of experience with all types of farm equipment. They service all brands of tractors, combines, and forage equipment, especially John Deere. They work on diesel truck engines, clutches, transmissions, differentials, and brakes. Call Oldie Tractor Repair of Linn, Kansas. Serving area farmers.
Pizza, anyone? How about chicken bacon ranch pizza, bacon cheeseburger, or Canadian bacon pizza, along with your usual favorites? Okay, you might be wondering, where can you get all those great pizzas? At Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn. And don't forget, all toppings are no extra charge. Their Hunt Brothers pizza is fantastic. Moe's is more than just a convenience store. Just ask your family. They'll be happy with supper from Moe's. It's the hot spot for food and more. Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn also has Sunday beer sales.
Fourth quarter, 32-29, Valley Heights with the lead. I guess a wild game is kind of the way you put it.
It has been something else. Yeah, back and forth in this one.
Aggressive by both teams. Manley now has the top of the key. Linn is going to stay in that man-to-man. Vandermeer guarding Manley. Coggins nearly loses it at midcourt. Does recover to Donor. She nearly loses it. Smith comes out to help, top of the key, dribbles right side of the lane, kicks it out left side. Manley three off the mark. Rebound by Smith. Carson Smith back into the game for Linn. Vandermeer left wing just over the 3 mark for 2. No. Rebound Donor. Donor gets it to Smith. Cross court to Manley. Jay Manley dribbles, guarded by Vandermeer. Right wing Blackburn dribbles around Carson Smith in the lane. Shot up and one. Sydney Blackburn, nice drive. And the foul is going to be called on Carson Smith.
Smith just got a little too tight defensively, and Blackburn recognized and really able to get by on that first quick step. Got to the lane, got the bump, and the bucket, so a chance of a three-point play here.
And a bot back in. Blackburn stands at the line, shooting one. Lead's gone back to 5. Blackburn's free throw. Off the mark, stays at 5. Rebound, Tallman. Bump by Smith, no call. Bott ends up with it. Rachel Bott to Tallman. Right side, drives, 10-footer, yes, off glass. It's the side. Tallman hits again. And you said early first half she was really struggling. She's at a 3 and that's 2 now. Blackburn coast to coast. Can't hit it to fall. Boy, you can't miss shots like that. Really uncontested and a nice move by Blackburn. We're back to a 3-point game. Vandermeer, other end. Get past the Bardman, back to Vandermeer. Turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound inside. Spot. Tallman, top of the key 3. Yes! Josiah Tallman. 8 points all this half, flipped the second three-pointer of this half, and it ties this ball game up. 34-34. With about 6 minutes left of the ball game, that's taken away. Hardman ends up with it. Blackburn had good position. It looked like Bott came through her to get the basketball, no call. Now Linn nearly throws it away, and now a hard contact between Donor and Tallman, and that's going to be a foul on Donor, and that's 4. That's 4. No, they didn't call a foul. No, out of bounds. Fist went up. Out of bounds. The official had a fist in the air. I saw the same thing you did. Fortunate for Valley Heights, no whistle. So out of bounds to Linn. Inside, Rachel Bott turns, and that'll be a foul, I think, on Manley. Looks like she had the underneath defense where they called the thump. We'll find out now, and it is on Manley. It is on Shea Manley, right? Is that her second? I believe so. Nicole Oldham spent some time on the sideline. There's 3 fouls, remember. Picked up her third into the third quarter. She's back in. Ballman under the basket. Gets it into Oldie. Drives right side. 5-footer won't go. Ball loose. Scrambled for. Taylor Smith comes up with it. Guarded by Bardman. Shot up won't go, but Bardman fouls her, and Taylor Smith is headed to the line shooting 2. Almost like a tumble out there that nobody could get to for a while, and it rolled loose. Finally, Smith able to get to it. A little scoop and score move, actually. She scooped it, almost got it to go down, did draw the foul. Taylor Smith going speed. Esty Coggins right now. Oh, and that's all ball by Taylor Smith. It's going to be waved off because it hit the board above the backboard, yeah. It did go off of the support back through, but waved that off. Esty Coggins is sort of stretching. I don't know if that's their yoga moves or what are they? Stretching that back out, I think. Does hit the second one. Looks like she might be having a back issue right now. She's out at half court working the stretch. She was working it. Oldie now, skip pass left. Vandermeer back to Oldie, top of the key. Drives right side. She's going to put a shot up, won't go, but a foul. That's on Blackburn. It'll be her third now. Valley Heights did get that second free throw from Smith to go in and took the lead back by 1. This thing is going to go right down to the wire. So Nicole Oldie at the line shooting 2. Last check, halftime, Centralia was up on Doniphan West, 31-12. It's the first free throw attempt of the second half for Linn. That's the one on the way, rattles in. So they're 1 of 2 in the half. Valley Heights 3 of 5. So back to a tie ball game. 35-35. Doder sets up for 3. No, strong rebound, Smith, and a foul's going to be called. Take your pick. I think they're going to get Vandermeer because she came right across the basketball in the arm. But it's a good foul because I think Smith knocks it in and she doesn't foul her.
But yeah, there were 3 Bulldog defenders right in the area, too.
And now Linn wants a timeout. 5:14 left in the ball game. We're tied at 35 when we come back.
Blue Valley Senior Living offers many options for seniors, knowing that every individual is different and their physical and cognitive abilities are wide-ranging. Blue Valley Senior Living will personalize their services to meet your loved one's needs and goals. They offer respite and short-term care as well as long-term care with help available around the clock. They have licensed therapists for rehabilitation and restorative programs like speech, occupational, and physical therapies. Call Blue Valley Senior Living at 363-7777.
Kramer Oil is offering fuel contracts for 2015, so you can lock in a price between March and November for gas and diesel. You have the option to prepay the entire amount or pay 30 cents per gallon to hold the contract. The result, easier budgeting, potential cost savings, and guaranteed supply of diesel fuel and gasoline to your farm or business. Kramer Oil delivers reliable service at competitive prices. Contact them at 785-562-2466 or online at kramer.com.
Out of the timeout, first free throw from Kayla Smith rims out.
It rimmed in for a minute.
It did.
And rimmed out, yeah.
35. With 5:14 left in the ball game. Second one up and strong. Rebound, fought for, loose, and that Rachel Bott comes up with it.
Goggins a steal.
Goggins a steal from Bott. Now Oldie a near steal. Bardman ends up with it. Oldie in the lane, loses a grip on it, puts a shot up, and somehow gets that thing to fall. And Linn's taking a 2-point lead. They're up 37-35.
Long way to go, but that was a strange little change of events. Goggins has the steal, and on the outlet pass, that it's taken back away.
That nearly thrown away again, and Liza Vandermeer comes up with it. He'll bring it down across the timeline. Skip pass right to Oldie. Back to Vandermeer calling for the basketball. Now needs help. Gets it from Thalman. Thalman, 20-footer well off the mark. Donor with the rebound, and Donor stepped out of bounds.
She knew it, too. He did. As she came down, she just couldn't keep that right foot from hitting the baseline.
She knew it as soon as she came down. So back to Linn. Out of bounds under their own basket. Rachel Bott kicks it right side to Bardman. Shot off the mark. Rebound Thalman in the lane. Put back, no. Rebound Oldie. Put back, no. Rebound Bott. Her putback is partially blocked, and Donor comes out of there with it.
Boy, Linn had 3 point-blank shots to extend their lead, and they did not knock it down.
3 really pretty easy shots for Linn, and just did not get it to go. They lead by 2 with 3:57 left in the game. Smith at the top of the key for Valley Heights to Manley. Right side. In the lane. Donor back to Manley, right wing. Underneath, Smith backs her way in the lane. Spin move, shot up and down.
Fantastic play. First to recognize she couldn't go to her left, so she spun right and still able to knock it in.
A near steal by Cassidy Coggins, and 2 Linn players hit the deck. And now a foul's going to be called. I think that's on Donor.
It'll be a double, if it is. No, it's on Manley.
It is on Manley.
It'll be a 1-and-1 for both teams the rest of the way.
So Nicole Oldie stands at the line shooting 1-and-1. We're tied at 37 with 3:28 left in the game. First free throw up and down.
Linn is 2 of 3 at the line in the second half, and Nicole Oldie has had all those attempts, and we get one more here.
Oldie's shot up and down. 11 points for Oldie, 7 in the second half. Blackburn will bring it down across the timeline. Tries to drive around Oldie, loses it, but Manley able to pick it up. Back to Coggins. And Valley Heights, I tell you, Rock, in the second half, they just have not looked like they're right. There's a 3-ball Smith from the baseline. Good, strong rebound by Nicole Oldie. And I mean, she went up big.
She ripped that one down, and now Linn with a 2-point lead into basketball.
Bardman inside to Oldie, loses the dribble, puts the shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound loose, and Cassidy Coggins is going to come out of there with it. Oldie never really had a great look at that. Well defended. Goggins inside. Manley, turnaround jumper, no, strong. And Manley gets the rebound and the shot off, and then a foul is called. So that's going to send Shea Manley to the line, shooting 1-1. Might be on the shot. Let's see if it's called. It was a two-shot foul. Called it on the shot on the stick-back drive. Smith had taken a look on the high post. It came up short, and there was Manley to bring down the board and take it up strong. There's a Vandermeer. Went ahead and came off the court. Knocked Kylie Ray's in, and the ref over there saying, hey, you really should stay on until we sub. Manley did miss her first. Second one on the way. That one's strong. Rebound, Kylie Ray. 39-37. There's 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. Linn leads. Oldie in the lane, drives, shot blocked by Blackburn, out of bounds to Linn.
And she had a seam, and Blackburn just denied it. Able to go up from behind and knock it out of bounds on the block shot.
14 points for Blackburn. Bowman to inbound. Oh, and trying to get it to Ray. Scoggins steals it. Kayla Smith, other end, has it knocked away by Bardman. Kendra Bardman just made an excellent defensive play with a little help from Kylie Ray.
Yeah, they kept the lay-in from going. I tell you, Scoggins made a great pass down court to Smith on the money and allowed her to get to the lane.
So out of bounds to Valley Heights, 39-37, Linn lead. Manley has it right wing. Looking low, now she'll dribble up top, hand her to Manley. Manley's caught about three, then thought better of it. Gets it to Scoggins. Right side near steal and a tie-up, and that's possession Linn. And, man, Nicole Oldie comes in and ties those things up, and she ain't letting go.
No, it was a battle between two great competitors there, Blackburn and Oldie both. And Nicole's done that several times tonight even.
A strong player. Rachel Bond inbounds from Thalman. Down to 2 minutes. 39-37. Linn trying to put some distance in this. Inside feed to Kylie Ray. Yes.
A huge bucket. 2 possessions now under 2 minutes to go. A lot of time, but that was a tough shot around Kayla Smith.
Kylie Ray's 4th point. She only has 2 in that first half. Shea Manley trying to feed Smith. Ball loose. And Nicole Oldie comes up with it. Hands it to Thalman with 1.5 minutes left. 41-37, Linn leads. Spot across the timeline. To Ray, near steal. Blackburn, ball loose. Oldie comes up with it, and a foul is going to be called on Sydney Blackburn as she was diving for possession of that ball. And that's just a competitor getting after it. And now Linn wants a timeout. 1:19 left in the ball game. It's a 41-37 Linn lead when we come back.
Running your business is a challenge. Getting insurance shouldn't be. I'm Dave Savage with Blue Valley Insurance, and we know you have many decisions to make every day. You don't need to be tied up worrying about business and commercial auto insurance. We can insure your company vehicle or fleet easily. We have the right coverage for your company, giving you the protection you need. Visit Blue Valley Insurance in Linn, Greenlee, Hanover, and Marysville for your business and commercial auto coverage.
41-37, 1:19 left in the ball game. Linn with a 4-point lead. And Nicole Oldie will stand at the line shooting 1-1. Again, you and I talked about this game, Rocky, and we really thought this would maybe be the most intrigue of the day.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it hasn't disappointed. Oldie's free throw up and down. She's now 4 of 5 in this half from the free throw strike. And this is where you hit them. You want your senior to step up and be a leader. Second one. Rims in. 43-37, 1:19. Stoner across the timeline near steal by Bardman. Scoggins has it. Feed inside to Blackburn. Shot up and one. Great position inside by Blackburn. She got Oldie up on her outside hip. They lobbed it over the top, but she released. Oldie went to defend, foul. The bucket's good. Chance at a free throw here, and the 4th foul on Nicole Oldie. And that's big with 1:08 left in this game because you don't want to lose her. Blackburn's free throw up and strong. Rebound by Nicole Oldie. Coggins has her trapped. Gets it to Ray. To Bott. And now a foul by Cassidy Coggins is going to send Rachel Bott to the line, shooting 1-1. Right at 1 minute left in this game, and so this will be two shots actually in the double bonus now. Both teams rest of the way. So Rachel Bott gets a chance to shoot two. It's a 4-point win lead right at a minute. Bott's free throw up and down. And they are now 6 of 7 from the stripe in this half. Valley Heights did just 3 out of 10 chances. Second one on the way, rattles in. Free throws are big. That'll be a number that's going to be looked at the end of this game. Coggins loses the dribble, gets it back to Blackburn under a minute. Blackburn, other end, is going to drive lane, has it taken away by Kylie Ray. And Kylie Ray just picks her pocket. Bott, down court. She's content to hang on to it and get fouled. And with 44 seconds left, Rachel Bott is headed back to the line with a 6-point Linn lead. Coggins doing all she could to get over there and get the foul to stop the clock. But right now, a free throw here from Linn, and this is going to be a really tough one for Valley Heights to come back from. Bott's free throw up and down. And Kylie Ray just caught Sydney Blackburn looking in the wrong direction. And Linn is 8 of 9 from the stripe in this half. Second one up and strong. Rebound Donor. Here comes Valley Heights with 40. 46-39. Linn leads. Valley Heights needs to get a shot. Kayla Smith will take a three from the top of the key. Won't go. Rebound Sydney Blackburn underneath. Put back good. And Valley Heights wants the timeout. 31.5 seconds left. It's a 46-41 Linn lead when we come back.
Wall Street Value is having their January tool sale featuring DeWalt, Makita, Milwaukee, and Master Mechanics power tools. Stop in for a table saw by DeWalt for $599.99, a 20-volt lithium drill driver for $99.99, and a Hitachi sliding miter saw for $275. We also have a full range of accessories and blades, so get into Wall Street Value, 423 Lincoln Avenue in beautiful downtown Clay Center. Open 7 days a week for you.
31 seconds left. We thought it wouldn't disappoint, and it hasn't. 46-41, Linn with the lead on Valley Heights, and this has been a pretty well-played basketball game. Free throws right now are the difference. Yeah. And Linn is hitting them. What's crazy in this game, Valley Heights outscored Linn 16-8 in the second quarter. Bulldogs returned the favor in the third and fourth quarter to hit themselves the lead here at 46-41. Crazy. Full court press. Now ball taken away by Blackburn. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Good. And Sydney Blackburn makes it a 3-point game. Josiah Tallman tried to force that in where it wouldn't go. And not only did Sydney go up and tip the basketball, she just caught the basketball like an inbound pass under her basket, took it up for two. That's back-to-back buckets for Blackburn. It's now a 3-point ball game, one possession. And there's some real time left now, folks. It's 20 from Sydney Blackburn, 14 of those in the second half. 28 seconds here, Chris. 28 seconds. It's a 46-43 game. Linn really starting to get in control of this game. And then you just start to get a little bit lazy. And if you blink, you're in trouble. We're up 7. And Blackburn hits the bucket, and that steal with basically no time going off the clock. And they get into their timeout, and you're right back within 3 with 28 seconds left. Ballman being told she can run the line, trying to get it in trouble. Now does get it in to Bardman. Down court, all by herself is Ray, and that ball overthrown and out of bounds to Valley Heights. They had a wide-open Ray down court, and it went just off her fingertips. She almost made one heck of a play to keep it for Linn on their end of the court, but her right foot steps out of bounds. Valley Heights has it back with a lot of time and down just 3. 23 seconds left. Linn is going to press 46-43 down to 18. Either a quick 2 or find yourself a 3-point shot somewhere. We're going to take a 2. Kayla Smith will take it. Now ball loose. We'll see if Linn can come up with it. And that ball out of bounds and a jump ball called. That'll be possession Valley Heights with 7 seconds left. Well, you had a decision to either get the 2 and then a timeout again or try for the 3. Now you're down to 7 seconds. You need a 3-point shot right now. So Sydney Blackburn set the inbounds in front of her bench with 7.2 seconds. Most dangerous player to get the ball is the inbounder if they can find a way to get her open somewhere. Here's Smith. They swing it to her. Blackburn, that's what they want for 3 in the tie. No, but she's fouled. And they're going to give her the free throws. This is a big call first that the foul is called. A lot of times they'll call this on the box out, not on the shot. They called this on the 3-point release. Sydney Blackburn's got free throws and a chance to tie this on these 3. So Sydney Blackburn with 2.5 seconds left is headed to the line to shoot 3. First free throw up and down. She had missed her last 3 free throws in this ball game. She buries this one. 2 more to go. She has 21. She has 2 more. Second one up and in. 1 more will tie this ball game. Linn led by 7. With 30 seconds left, Sydney Blackburn with a chance to tie. Free throw up and down, and that is ice. Linn, seconds left here. We're headed to overtime. We are headed to overtime. You can't script that kind of game. 46. We're headed to overtime when we come back.
If you use propane, count on the trained, certified professionals at Propane Central to deliver comfort and confidence with old-fashioned customer service. Get more for your propane dollar with a free gas system check, flexible payment and delivery options, 24/7 accessibility, and more. Call Propane Central in Randolph at 293-5872 to get the best value in propane.
Propane Central, need a renovator and friend.
Why is Landau Lanes the most popular place to be in Marysville? First, because they have so much to offer in the way of food and fun. And second, because their hours accommodate everyone who loves to eat and enjoy plenty of time with friends. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And Friday and Saturday, they're open till midnight. Stop into Landau Lanes for some hot soup on a cold day, a mixed drink to kick back and relax, or try to beat your best bowling score. The place to be is Landau Lanes in Marysville.
46-46 overtime. Linn up by 7 with 30 seconds left, and Sydney Blackburn scores 7 straight points. 3 free throws with 2.5 seconds left to tie it. Jump ball in the middle is controlled by Linn. Bargman has it. Right side to Fallman, and just gets out of Fallman's hands, out of bounds through Valley Heights. Goggins now inbounds from Blackburn. Across the timeline to Kayla Smith, guarded by Bott. Drives around Bott in the lane, shot up off glass, won't go. Rebound spot for Bargman comes up with it. Now Vandermeer across the timeline. Left wing, Fallman. Back to Vandermeer. To Bargman on the right, inside. Oldie backs her way in the lane, shot up, yes. It's full Oldie for 2 more. And it's 48-46. Cassidy Coggins kicks it out. Blackburn free. No, won't go. Rebound Fallman. 3-10. Fallman across the timeline in the lane to Bargman. Picks up her dribble. Now inside the box. Turnaround jumper. Yes. And Linn has hit the first floor of overtime. 50-46. Linn has the lead back. Valley Heights with the basketball. Blackburn on the baseline, guarded by Oldie. Underneath, Kayla Smith, shot off glass, yes. Kayla Smith hits for 2 more. Vandermeer across the timeline, and Bowman loses it again. That's twice, Rocky. She lost it on the first possession. And now a timeout by Linn. 2:26 left in overtime. Linn leads by 2, 50-48. Other Jim? Well, they're still playing. I don't have a score for you, Cliff, because I saw them at time left and wanted to get back over here and the end of this overtime. There was still about 6.5 minutes left when I checked in. So the last score I had was 42-22 Centralia in the third. So Centralia has really been in control of that game, much like we thought they would throughout. Again, we will head over to the other gym after this to bring you the boys' version of Valley Heights and Washington County. Unbelievable matchup in this one, and obviously with 2:26 to go in a 2-point ball game, there's a lot of time left because you can have a 7-point game in 30 seconds left. And they still have it tied up. Sydney Blackburn, the final 7 points of that regulation. Remarkable. That's the most amazing thing. And then for her to go to the line with 2.5 left, you got to hit all three to tie. I mean, that's ice. And she knew she was going to. After making 2, she went over to Kayla Smith and talked strategy after she made it, and then she knocked it down. Bowman inbounds for Linn to Bardman. Vandermeer for 2. No, won't go. Rebound spot, and her shot won't go on the putback, but she's fouled. Well, Rachel Bott heads to the line shooting 2. The foul called on Cassidy Coggins. So go on the other end real quickly. The matchup for Sydney Blackburn after she had such a great finish. The last time down, she had a one-on-one chance to go at Nicole Oldie and got the pass inside for an open look for Kayla Smith. That is a dangerous matchup for Linn. Nicole Oldie with 4 fouls going against Blackburn on that defensive spot. Misses the first. It's the second. She had been pure from the free throw stripe and is on that one. 14 points for Rachel Bott to lead back to 3, 51-48. Donor will bring it across the timeline. Needs a little bit of help. Gets it from Blackburn. Tries driving around Oldie. Now spins. Shot up. Little floater. Won't go. Rebound to Cole Oldie, and she goes up big again. Bowman across the timeline to Bargman. Linn just needs to slow it down. Now inside the lane to Oldie. Off glass. Yes. Oldie! Lead back to 5. Still a minute 50 to go. We're in overtime, but Nicole Oldie with a big bucket there to get the lead out to 5 points. 17 for Nicole Oldie. Donor trying to feed Blackburn inside. Blackburn spin off glass. Rebound Oldie. Oldie has established ownership of that lane. Boy, if I had a way, though, if I'm Sydney Blackburn of just going at Nicole as Linn turns it over, and I don't mean to belabor this point, but that's how important Nicole Oldie is to Linn. If you could go at her, not just get the shot around her, see if you can make the contact, who knows? And if you get her off the floor, your chances become a whole lot better. Linn with the turnover, and now Valley Heights repeats it, almost the exact same thing. Yeah, it was both guards outside passed to a location where someone cut away from, and really an enforced turnover back-to-back. Both teams just a little bit tight right now. Vandermeer dribbles into a crowd. She's trapped, gets it out to Bardman. Now to Oldie across the timeline. Little contact, no call. Vandermeer down to a minute 10. They have to foul at some point. There's Tallman for 2. From the baseline, Oldie gets the rebound. Shot up won't go, and a foul is going to be called. Is that on Donor? I believe it is. And that's 5. Nope, it's not. Yes, it was. Oh, 4th. I had her for 4 like 5 minutes ago. We did 2, actually. But good news for Valley Heights, she stays on the court. Bad news is Nicole is back to the free throw stuff. So Oldie back to the stripe. She's 5 of 6 in this half. Wow. Hits her pure 18 points for the senior. And the lead back to 6 in a minute 5. This Valley Heights might have to foul and stop the clock, and then they got him to take a shot. I think Linn didn't want to take. But Nicole Oldie was there to get the rebound. Oldie's second one strong, but Josiah Tallman comes up with it off the tip by Bott. And now a foul is going to be called on Coggins as she fouls Vandermeer. Right at a minute, 54-48, Linn leads. Back-to-back offensive rebounds that leads to at least 1 point, but it also leads to no chances on the other end for Valley Heights to score points. They pulled one heck of a Houdini in the last 30 seconds. They're going to have to
work some more matches here, down 7 points again. Now with 1 minute left in overtime. Liza Vandermeer had yet to score. Now is a good time. It's the first. Second on the way, and good. Vandermeer hits them both, and the lead is 8 with 59 seconds. Coggins down course. To Smith, top of the key, looking inside, finds Blackburn in the lane. Baby hook in the lane, rims out. Rebound fought for loose. Coggins comes out of there with a good job by Sydney Blackburn to hand that thing to Coggins with 40. Kayla Smith drives the lane. Shot over Bott. No. Rebound. Rachel Bott, and she's fouled by Coggins with 35 seconds left, 56-48. That may be 5 on Coggins. And it is going to be Cassidy Smith foul, so that's to come out.
Cassidy Coggins is going to leave with 5 points. Now bring in Deandra Woodyard. Freshman back on the floor. 3 freshmen on the floor for Valley Heights. Pretty amazing. Free throw up and down.
Well, we said the 2 3-pointers that Valley Heights hit was the difference of the first half, 6-point ball game. Free throw is the difference in this one because no one has hit theirs.
Second one up and good.
I'll get you total numbers, but the 3 that Sydney Blackburn hit at the end of regulation were big, but Valley Heights has been only 3 of 9 up until that point. Sydney Blackburn takes a 3 and has it shoved out of bounds by Nicole Oldie. Nicole Oldie with a smile over Coach Brittany Empty. 29 seconds left. Inbound to Manley. Back to Blackburn. Baseline 3. No. Rebound. Hot 4 out of bounds off of Bardman. 22 seconds left. It's a 10-point Linn lead. Can Sydney Blackburn hit all 10 in the final 22 seconds? She did it with 7 in 30 seconds in regulation. This was an amazing finish. Wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it. Feed into Blackburn from Smith. Good for 2. And Valley Heights with a timeout. 17.7 seconds left. 58-50. Linn with the lead in overtime when we come back.
Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales has that small town, down-to-earth, calm, friendly feel, the way an auto dealership should be. Their goal is helping honest, hardworking folks like you get a quality, dependable vehicle at a suitable price. Come look over the farm trucks on the lot that will take you through the heavy-duty tasks of everyday work. There's a great lineup of these working trucks that are nice, clean, and ready to go. Visit Steve Z's Abilene Car Sales on West 3rd Street or online at AbileneCarSales.com.
17.7 seconds left. Linn with the basketball and an 8-point lead, 58-50 in overtime. They led by 7 with 30 seconds left in regulation, and Sydney Blackburn scored 7 straight to tie it. Inbounds pass to Bott. Got to be fouled. Now he is. They do let 4 seconds tick off. Surprised they weren't a little bit quicker than that.
Yeah, maybe try for the steal quick. If you don't get it, then foul before they break the timeline and see if something crazy can happen again.
Rachel Bott goes to the line. She'll shoot 2. Free throw up and strong.
Linn now 14 of 19 in the second half in the free throw stripe. Valley Heights 6 of 12. Wow. Including those final 3 that were hit by Blackburn in the regulation.
Second one up and rattles out. Rebound to Woodyard. Outlet to Smith with 9. Donor. Somebody's got to shoot it. Blackburn, she'll shoot it from the wing, and a walk is going to be called on Sydney Blackburn. 3.5 seconds left, 58-50. And I'm not going to say it until that clock says 0.
Learn your lesson.
Bardman now, and Valley Heights will not foul, and Linn is going to win it. They beat Valley Heights 58-50 in overtime. We'll take a break, bring you back right after this.
Brian, do you know anything about these bathrobes and scented candles that came in?
Oh, they're for the spa we're adding on. We'll be known for Perfection Auto Body and Spa. Our customers are going to love it.
Brian, you know our major focus is our complete body repair for minor repairs and major collision work.
But I also ordered mud packs, slippers, and a jacuzzi.
Of course you did. Folks, bring us your vehicles that need body work done. We'll restore them to like-new condition. We're Perfection Auto Body
and Spa,
west of Clay Center on Highway 24.
Quality products, excellent service, you'll get it all at Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn. They feature brands that live up to their names like Massey Ferguson, Gale, and Agco Farm Equipment, Husqvarna chainsaws, Dixon lawnmowers, and a whole lot more. Coleman Implement also offers the latest diagnostic equipment to repair or service your new model vehicles. With products like these and customer service that's second to none, why go anywhere else? Stop by and see what Coleman Implement and Hardware in Linn can do for you.
58-50 overtime win for Linn. Again, they led by 7 with 30 seconds left in regulation. Sydney Blackburn scores 7 points in 30 seconds to tie it. Linn wins it in overtime 58-50 to advance. Linn will move on the girls' side. They will play Friday at 7:30 in this gym. They'll play the winner of Centralia Doniphan West. Probably Centralia will get you a final score of that one coming up. Let's look at some scoring for Valley Heights. Sydney Blackburn with 23, Kayla Smith with 13. It was 5 for Cassidy Coggins, 2 for Taylor Donor, 6 for Shay Manley, and 2 for Shelby Vermetten. For Linn, they were led by Nicole Oldie with 18, Rachel Bott with 16. It was 12 for Josiah Thalman, 2 for Liza Vandermeer, 4 for Kylie Ray, 3 for Hannah Bott, 2 for Kaylee Ray, a point for Carson Smith, and Linn wins it 58-50. Again, we'll take a short break. We will be headed back here. We'll head to the other gym for Washington County. Valley Heights boys will bring you back to Onaga just shortly.